In a quiet village surrounded by towering trees and endless green land, there was one rule every child knew by heart: never enter the forbidden forest. The forest stood at the edge of the village like a silent guardian. Its trees were taller than any other, their branches thick and tangled, blocking out the sunlight. Even during the day, the forest looked dark, and at night, it seemed alive. The elders often warned, the forest is not just trees, it remembers, it watches. So the children stayed away, all except one. Her name was Amma. Amma was not like the other children. While they played in the open fields, she'd wander close to the edge of the forest, staring into its shadows. She wasn't afraid. She was curious. Why does everyone fear it? She once asked her grandmother. Her grandmother, an old woman with wise eyes, grew serious. Because some things are not meant to be disturbed, she said softly. That forest holds spirits older than our ancestors. If you enter, you may never return the same. Amma nodded. But deep inside, her curiosity only grew stronger. Then one night, everything changed. As Amma lay in bed, she noticed something unusual through her window. A faint glow deep inside the forest. It flickered like a distant fire, but softer, almost alive. Amma sat up. The glow paused again, calling her. The next night, it appeared again, and the next night after that. Each time it seemed brighter, closer, whispering to her without words. Amma could no longer ignore it. One night, when the village had fallen asleep, and only the sound of crickets filled the air, Amma quietly stepped out of her hut. The moon lit her path as she walked towards the forest. Her heart beat faster with every step. But she did not stop. As soon as she crossed into the forest, everything changed. The air became cooler. The wind grew silent. The trees seemed to lean inward, as if it was watching her. Amma hesitated for a moment. Then she saw it again. A glow, floating deeper inside. She followed it, step by step, deeper into the forbidden forest than anyone in the village had gone in years. The lights grew stronger, brighter, until suddenly it stopped. Amma froze. The glow began to take shape. Slowly, gently, it formed into a figure. A spirit. It hovered before her, glowing softly like moonlight. Its form was human, but not quite. Its eyes were deep and ancient, filled with sadness. Amma's breath caught in her throat. She wanted to run, but something in the spirit's presence held her still. The spirit did not attack. It did not speak. It only watched her, quietly, as if it had been waiting. For a long moment, neither of them moved. Then slowly, Amma took a step back and turned to leave. The spirit did not follow. It simply watched her disappear into the trees. Alone. The next day, Amma could not stop thinking about what she had seen. Fear mixed with wonder. Curiosity burned even stronger. That night, she returned again. This time, the spirit appeared sooner, as if it knew she was coming. Amma stood her ground. "I'm not afraid of you," she said softly. The spirit tilted its head. Then for the first time, it spoke. Its voice was like wind through leaves, soft, ancient. "I've been alone for a very long time." Amma's eyes widened. You can talk? The spirit gave a faint, sad glow. I am the guardian of the forest. Over the next few days, Amma returned again and again. And slowly, the spirits began to trust her. It showed her the forest as it once was, full of life, glowing with energy, filled with animals, and flowing water. But then the vision changed. The forest grew dim. The trees weakened. The lights faded. One evening, the spirit spoke with sorrow in its voice. I am dying. Amma felt her chest tighten. Why? The spirit looked towards the distant village. Because your people have forgotten the forest. They take from it, but do not protect it. Amma shook her head. But we need the forest. Yes, the spirit whispered, and the forest needs you. Then the spirit revealed its greatest secret. Beneath the forest, hidden deep within the earth, was a powerful source of water. It fed the land. It kept the village alive. If the forest dies, the spirit said, your village will fall. Amma's heart raised. She ran back to the village the next morning. They must know, she said. But when she told them, no one believed her. The villagers laughed. A spirit, they mocked. In the forbidden forest, even worse, the chief stood before the people and made a decision. We need more land, he declared. We will cut down the forest. Amma felt her word collapse. They don't understand, she whispered. The next day, the first trees fell. Axes struck wood. Branches cracked. The forest trembled. Amma ran back into the forest. The spirit was weaker now. Its glow flickered like a dying flame. Please, Amma cried. Don't go. The spirit looked at her gently. You were the only one who listened. Tears filled Amma's eyes. I'll make them understand. She ran back. This time, she stood in front of the villagers as they prepared to cut more trees. Stop! She shouted. They ignored her. Then suddenly, the ground began to shake. The wind roared through the trees. The sky darkened. And from the forest, the spirit emerged. The villagers froze. Fear spread through the crowd. The spirits glowed brighter than ever before. With its large strength, it revealed the truth. The ground beneath the forest cracked open, and from within, a brilliant light burst forth. Water, pure, endless, alive. The villagers gasped. They finally understood. The forest was not just trees, it was life. The chief dropped his weapon. Stop, he whispered. The spirit turned to Amma. You have done what no one else could. Its glow softened. Then slowly it faded, disappearing into the forest forever. Silence filled the air. From that day on, the villagers protected the forest. They planted trees. They respected the land. And the water continued to flow. As for Amma, she often returned to the forest edge. And sometimes, when the wind whispered through the trees, she felt it, watching over her.